Hey collective, how y'all doing out there today? Now when I clicked in to do the video, it was 11:33 on the phone. Now that's two master numbers, y'all. However, when I actually charged my phone up and brung it in here, it was 11:11 on the phone. Y'all, the master numbers has been beating me up inside my head. And I do hope everything is going well out there in La La Land, because we are mastering ourselves, tapping into our intuition. Now, I've been utilizing these cards here because they've been getting deep, y'all. They've been digging into some stuff. So we're going to utilize them again today. Of course, I got to wait to see what cards come out here before I choose my Oracle deck. So y'all bear with me and don't go nowhere. And don't get scared, depending upon the card that come out of here, because it does shift around, all right? However, do not take away anything from the reading. Now, these are the two cards that flew out, was resistance and voice. Now, maybe somebody needs to speak up because resistance is first and voice is second. And truth. And inspiration is at the next card. Now, this is all that's showing up, y'all. Resistance and voice. And truth and inspiration. Now, somebody's voice is inspirational and resisting to speak their truth. Maybe need a platform. However, it did make me pull back on sexuality. And I told you they get deep, y'all. Now, don't take away from any other thing that I said here today. However, I think this is prevalent too. I've been seeing this kind of come up. Now, maybe somebody needs to speak their truth about that. That's for somebody, not everybody. Alright, these are the two cards we're going to use. Now you got instinct and attitude. Now these is hot. These is hot. Because they keep coming out. Now your intuition is telling you something. May have you with an attitude. Now, again, these energies don't have to necessarily be you, but somebody around you. Now, spirituality is at the bottom of the deck. Now, maybe somebody got an attitude because of your spirituality. And again, just take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm just saying everything that I see here. Of course, it might shift. Maybe your instinct is telling you that. Now we got guidance and superstition coming out here. Now I guess Spirit want to use 4 cards because I'm gonna stop fighting what come out the deck. That's so crazy, and that's what's at the bottom of the deck. Listen, I didn't even notice it until I said it, y'all. Now, instinct, attitude, guidance, and superstitions. Now, this guidance card is the us girls. Don't know who they is. Don't know who Kalani is. I know a little bit about Foxy Brown. However, I'm not sure who Lotto is either. Not really. Not by the image. I was thinking of somebody else. However, let me see what's going on here. I think it's going back to the same one. To the somebody got an attitude about your spirituality, the guidance, the knowledge that you share. Now, you could be a tarot card reader, such as myself, or have some type of platform. However, let me see what's gonna come out before I say that. Let's see. Let me see. Before I go there. All right, Spirit, give us our 4 for each. However they come out, I'm going to line it up with the next one, all right? Now you had take a reality check. Now let's line it right up on instinct. Now, there may be somebody out there that's actually sharing their voice, that's probably promoting something that's toxic. Yeah, because I'm looking at superstition at the end. And this is giving me reality check. And by the looks of her, whatever this information is, it may not be the best guidance. That's one scenario. Now, because this came up in a reading yesterday, I used Malcolm X as a reference point. I didn't post it, however, I think Spirit want me to post it. Now, it's so crazy because I was looking at Evil Lives Here. And I forget the name of the dude, but he was real toxic. He was a devil worshiper that turned Christianity. And I think he had like 9 kids, 5 kids. Anyway, he did some heinous things. And he used the Bible as a weapon. Now, I know a lot of people may not be aware of this, but the KKK actually uses the Bible as a weapon. You know, they're seen as a religious group and use the Bible in their religion, you know, to protect their right to that speech. No, a lot of people don't know that, but they do. However, I use Malcolm X as a reference, and you know, he was taught under the Muhammad Elijah, something like that. I don't even know the man's name, y'all. But anyway, y'all know who I'm talking about. But anyway, when he took that little pilgrimage over there to Mecca, he found out that there was a lot of white Muslims. And he was taught to hate Muslims. And that was all that I said about that. However, you understand what I'm saying here. A lot of times they give you a lot of truth and mix in a lot of false. It's a lot of occult stuff going on. And I'm not saying anything wrong with the occult because spirituality is, in the occult. But you can weaponize some of this stuff. And be careful in regards to some of the information that you're taking on. Because right here, the attitude is detoxify. And guidance is telling you to trust in the universe. And superstition is lining up with release your blocks. Now, you can't make this up, y'all. Honor your feelings is at the bottom of the deck. Honor your feelings. Now we're going to use a couple of these. So superstition is taking me back to that day that that black cat crossed my path. Now, a lot of people, when I was growing up, anyway, they thought if black cat crossed your path, that was bad luck. Spin around 3 times, and it'll go away. Superstitious. Black cat cross your path is actually good luck. Now, this guidance and this us girl, you see they're singing. Somebody really needs to be utilizing their voice because we've seen all of that. Detoxify your attitude. Clear your mind. Trust in the universe. Connect more with source. If it ain't implementing love, I don't know. Let me just go on. All right, Spirit, give me instinct. And then you got courage coming out here. It says, I find the endless strength to face the fear with confidence with this reality check. Now, this reality check doesn't necessarily have to be anything I said. I was just throwing out some examples. However, on the split, we have fear and indecision. And it says, the fear says, I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. And indecision is, I use my intuition in all aspects of life. Now, a lot of times, just like this cult leader and his children, he used fear from the Bible to keep them stuck in an abusive situation. Now, I would talk about the little series, but it's a little dark, y'all. It's a little dark. Now, these is the next 2 cards that's coming out, so I'm going to use it. Now, it says imagination. Now, this is going to be, because it came out first, I'm going to honor what comes out first. I embrace and nourish the creative aspects of my mind. Yes. You don't have to believe everything that you hear, read, especially in those books. You know, even if I get some oracle cards, you know, I analyze the information. And if I find something that I don't necessarily agree with, I'm going to say that. And have done it. It's like I don't like the word hope. I don't like hope. I don't like hope at all. I like knowing. Now, here you have doubt. And I release the need to know all the answers. And this is lining up on guidance and trust. Now, a lot of this is coming up because you got a lot of people in the conscious community and other platforms that push a lot of gender division. There's so much going on, y'all, that y'all have to pay attention to and don't get caught up in. Stereotyping. Now, on the split is abundance and indecision. It's kind of strange that they both embody the same colors, but in a different. And indecision is telling you again, I use my intuition in all aspects of life. However, abundance. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire into this physical reality. And a lot of people pushing fear and doomsday fear and all that crap right there. Child, listen. If you start buying in and believing in some of this stuff, this is the energy that you're pulling in and bringing in. And you have to pay attention in regards to the time that they push most of this fear to make you do things that are not in your best interest. This can go on and on right here. There's so much that I could pull from this, but I'll be here all day. This nature boy is another example, you know? These people. Now you got trust. And I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. And this is lining up on release your blocks and superstition. You know, being raised Baptist Christian, you know, and taught to fear God, the wrath of God, and, you know, denouncing that religion, you're doomed to hell and all that. The hell with that. You understand what I'm saying? Had me going up outside of myself, trying to fix myself when I need to go inward. You know? Around here celebrating pagan holidays and the rituals that you take on unknowingly because you was taught up to believe in that mess. And again, you don't have to believe what I'm saying either. You know, trust your own guidance from the universe. If it don't feel right, it ain't right. That's why I do not believe in groups, affiliations, initiations. No, I ain't doing all that. I'm not doing all that. I'm an independent thinker. And I would suggest that you be the same. Use your discernment in regards to any information that you're taking on. They want you to read this book and read that book. Child, listen. Ain't nothing wrong with gathering a little bit of information from some of these books, but child, please. A lot of that stuff be so tainted and full of lies. Just like this book. Say African goddess. These people is Indian in this book. Not Africans. People still around here acting like they ascended from Africa. Ain't got no heritage in Africa. But because they were sold the lie, they buy into it. And even if the information come to them and they ponder upon that information, they still spill it and spread it because it's a part of their brand. It make them money. And they continue with the lie. I could keep going on and on and on and on with this. It's really gonna make me talk about it because it keep coming out, so I'm gonna talk about it. Alright. Now you got the Seven of Cups over here on instincts. Telling you to take a reality check. Look at all that information. Which one is true? Wow, this is crazy. You can't make this stuff up. You got 7 and 7 right here. 777, y'all. Showing up. How many times that's gonna show up? Now you don't have to ain't nothing wrong with listening to information, but question it. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna have all the answers. But it's not, if it's not benefiting the collective as a whole, there's something wrong with it. If it's pushing hate towards any group, it's something wrong with it. Sometimes our anger is directed at the wrong source. And it's your mind that you need to detoxify and tap into your imagination. Yeah. Think logically. Imagine. Now you got the Two of Wands and the Hermit. With attitude. Make the choice to detoxify. That's what it's on. An attitude. Yeah. With the Nine of Wands. And the Five of Swords. Stay guarded against that negative thought. Now this is the same person, the same image that's on instinct. And take a reality check. Don't buy into everything. A lot of these people out here trying to sell you a whole dream to fill their pockets. Just like the mega churches. Now you got the Three of Cups and the Wheel coming out here. But trust in the universe. Now I'm saying these little Three of Cups today. Dang, it's so crazy that it's right here on Girl Group with Guidance. Look at that. That's crazy. There's something going on, y'all. Some of the music that you listen to as well. You know, they push all that stuff in the music to have you chanting to it and stuff. That's why a lot of times I don't listen to music, y'all. And I'm not saying that anything is wrong with music, because you can get a good message from it. But some of that stuff is programming, y'all. You listen to it and listen. Just want to tell you to be careful in that regard. Those subliminals is real. You know, something. When I look at TV now, and I look at it with the intent to analyze through my third eye. And music, I listen to it from another perspective. Now you got the Ten of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. Now the Seven of Pentacles is on the Seven of Cups in regards to take a reality check. And that's what you're receiving and giving. Making the right choices. Now you got the Wheel. Release any blocks. And the Ten of Cups. Trust in your inner voice. Now, this is telling you to release karmic relationships. Trust in the universe. Now, I'm going to come back to this Three of Cups because I want to see what card is going to line up with that before I tap into that. But this Hermit card is looking at this Three of Cups. You know? And the High Priestess is right here at the bottom of the deck in regards to this Six of Pentacles and these choices. Reality check. Having the courage. I look at everything with a side eye. I just do. I do. I remember when I was in community college, we had this outside group that we would discuss the curriculum. There was this teacher, and he used to actually, even though he taught from the syllabus, he would go outside of the syllabus and have us question what was being taught. And one of the things I learned was the story of what was her name? The one that rode the bus, you know, was told to get up from her seat in the back of the bus. But it wasn't actually her that actually did it. But they used her. They staged that because she was of a lighter hue. And that people were more likely gravitate to her because of her skin complexion. And she wasn't the actual person that did it. I'm talking about that made me feel some type of way, y'all. Rosa Parks, she wasn't even really the one that did it. Yeah, that's how I was when I learned that. Look. Now this Page of Swords is on this tour was what detoxify from these freaking books. It's very lit. Okay. Yeah. Go in hermit mode and clear your mind. This is on detoxify, y'all. With this instinct. Have the courage to come up out of some of this fairy tales that they done taught you. Now this is on a girl group and guidance and trust in the universe. Now I do feel as though you're going to come across more like the individuals. However, I kind of see this guidance in this frequency, this girl group, this guidance as more as the ancestors, your angels, the universe, a switch, if you will, in regards to the frequency that you're taking on. Yeah, with the Queen of Pentacles here on the wheel. A lot of growth, dedication to your process. Being an independent thinker. With the High Priestess showing up at the bottom of the deck all over again. Tapping in, boo. You're tapping in. You're tapping in. You know? Tapping in. I see success. It's at the bottom of the deck. Right here, we're honoring your feelings. I love it. I love it. This is beautiful. This is beautiful with growth. Right here on the Seven of Cups. Yeah. With strength at the bottom of the deck. Pulling back the layers. Now, this made me think of Juanita Bynum. Now, she had this sermon called No More Sheets. Now, the thing is powerful, even though she crooked as I don't know what. That's why I say they give you a lot of the truth. Even TDJ spilled truth, but look at his hot mess. You understand what I'm saying? But that is the magician, y'all. To suck you in with some of that good truth. Mm-hmm. But you got to be careful when they trying to get your coins, your energy, your currency. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that anything is wrong with donating to people and things of that nature. That's all good, you know? Ain't nothing wrong with that. But you got people out here, that's their main intent. To fill their pockets with your coin, your energy. Siphon your energy. You know? Nothing wrong with providing services and getting paid for your stuff. That's all good. I ain't saying anything wrong with that. I'm just telling you to be careful in regards to some of the information. You know? It's not in love. Now we know that we got higher forces out here at play. And it's the illusion. And a lot of it come from books. What you're being taught. It's information you're being fed. You're going to have to learn to discern the truth from the lie. And sometimes you got to learn the lie to understand the truth. You know? That's all I'm saying. I hope that this made sense. You understand what I'm saying? Because you got that good and bad and everything. Yeah. I hope I got it, spirit. I hope. The spirit ain't gonna let me let it go until I talk about it. Because I'm pretty sure the first part of the reading was directed towards me too. You know, in regards to speaking my truth, how I feel about some of these things that's been spread. I had this whole reading. It was a little different in regards to how I was expressing it, so I didn't put it up. But I told you to keep coming back until I do it. All right, let's get 3 last advice cards from the goddesses. And of course, I see these as energy examples, representation, not anything to worship. All right, so you got the first one, 2 coming out. Is grounding and fearless love. Now, fearless love, because this verse is going to be lining up with instinct, reality check, and courage. Grounding is lining up with detoxify. Stay connected to Mother Universe. And when you do that, I don't think you can go wrong. Always questioning the source itself. Is this true? And what I should do? Lining up with your imagination. You know, always expanding your consciousness. Going up against the status quo. Being that free thinker. After all, it's your experience. You know, don't let nobody put you in a box. Yeah. Be free to explore all. Yeah. I think I've been trying to really work on my attitude, you know. I came across this video. I think I might have to go back and check that out. She had a little workbook on in regards to the information that you have been sold or told as a child, and how it affects your life, your adult life, triggers, and all that good jazz. Something may be worth exploring. Now you have guidance right here with awakening and trust. Right here on this dedication with the number 4. This is awakening in you, giving a birth to a new you, boo. With the number 33 at the bottom of the deck. Right here. But speak up. Don't be afraid. Live in your truth. I guess even take on, even if your truth is challenged, it's going to help you analyze your truth. Leave me a comment. You may even help me to question my truth. You understand what I'm saying? Now, what's our last card? Woo! I love spirit. Right there with Shine. The Aries. The Emperor. That would be me. I ain't gloating though. Right there. A superstition, trust, release any blocks. Queen of Pentacles with the wheel on the family. And 7 of Pentacles. Yeah. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Yeah. Look like you're releasing a lot of blocks, boo. You're growing on up. Yeah. Now I do see healthy relationships in regards to the one that you can salvage, family. Sometimes, I know they say that you're born into karmic families, and I'm not sure about none of that, y'all. I know it's hard when it comes to family. I know that. Trying to decipher and comes to terms with a lot of that, too. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you what to do in regards to those situations because I don't know them. You're going to have to seek that information out. Yeah. All I know, if it's hurting you, it's not serving you, let it go. Yeah. Now at the bottom of the deck is desires. Now I think I just want to read that out. And I think that's what's going to close out the reading. Because I think you're about to step into them. Got your little bow and arrow right there. And it's the number 8 this year. And I think that this was pretty doggone good, y'all. Yeah. Yeah, the 777s to show up and the 7 at the end. And this is the good one. Yeah. Yeah. And 7 and 10 is an 8. All right. I like it. 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 What's that? Number 8? Now. Oh, she's the triple moon goddess of the Ashanti Every new day, this mother goddess rebirths the sun, shooting life into us with her moon bow. Her lunar rays illuminate souls. Okay. It says, dream bigger. Punny desires constrict you. Your desires create your life, so allow them to flow boldly. And it says, what do you really desire? Get specific, see it, smell it, feel it. Call it in now. What you desires you. Does your desire flow from love or fear? Manifestations that come from fear-based desires keep you safe and small. Desires that come from your soul expand your world. Wow. Manifestations. Open yourself up. I don't know. Something about live and let live. Yeah. I think it's more about seeing the life around you that you want to see versus trying to control the world. You know what I'm saying? Bringing in that desire that you choose to live in front of you. Imagine it. You know? Coming up out of this. Coming up out of that. We seek a lot of information from the books instead of just going with the flow of life and imagining it. Sometimes too much information. Sometimes seeking it too much. This crowds the mind. You know what I'm saying? Too much going on. You know? I hope that makes sense, y'all. But I love y'all. And we gonna get this together. Alright? Now that's your message, darling. And I hope it makes sense. But I think Spirit is just so proud of you. I think you're really standing in your strength, boo. Emperors and empress. Just learning to love one another a little bit more. Alright, boo. Alright. See you on the next one. Hit the like button.